While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Honolulu. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's completed right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Walker now from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Finds Laporta. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. He's got a man left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Davis up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Laporta with the grab. And he's in. Touchdown! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, so they're going to send this away. Bucky Irving now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll stick with Achane. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds his man Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Running left, here's Achane. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 16. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Tagovailoa. A-Chain reels it in. Touchdown, Miami. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He finds Laporta. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 47. This one taken in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody. Now an
inside give to Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Bengals with the football. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Toss play. This is Walker. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Walker. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Back to throw now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
So now, here's third and goal. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Tua off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Aubrey puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Washington now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins first down.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Achane again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 41. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And that's good for a gain of 5. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Achane on the inside give. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Pocket isn't holding up. There it
be a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. At the 20. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He beams one deep right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This finds Smith. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. A run now with A-Chan. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Tua. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Here's a give for Wright. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds his man Chase. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Walker now from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
On third down, Walker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go. Second down. Completes this one to Chase. And he's brought down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air, third and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's got Smith. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Looking to throw it. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Bengals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And as we play in October,